thank thank gaming. It's Monday. I'm Hello there, everybody. It is fantastic to be back. Um, I am super excited to be playing today. uh, with the guest star baby apparently. Um, so it's been 2 weeks. I guess I should go ahead and get this done. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the dungeon master. If you're new here, cool. If you're not, you've already heard this before, and everyone's going to call me Nori anyway. Um, so I will check in here in a minute. Okay, I see what that is. Go a little bit more ye and a little bit less ha. Ah, that's fair. All right, so uh, it's been a little while since we played. The last time that we played, you guys were chased for the second time for some of you by a large, leathery scaled friend. I am not afraid of no Durgans. But yeah, you guys were chased by Scourge, fled into the forest, and many of you found yourselves falling into a hole. That was pretty close. Very good. Yeah, the Suhujin. Yeah, I would say I think that was a really good game. A lot of you guys walked out of there feeling pretty badass, or thinking that other people in your party were pretty badass. So I was pretty happy with that. And after you guys gathered what you could find in the ruins and defeated the Sahujin, you made your way back to your cart and found your way out of the woods and on to the gates of knowledge, the city of Vitrasti. They're totally not made of those things that we fought a little bit ago. So, you find yourselves cart moving along the roads through a little bit of farmland, not much, before you hit the city of Atrocity. Several small stone homes along the route. You can see that. You guys can see that the walls of the city are made of some kind of white stone, very intricately made. Some of you would even notice that it is made or shaped by magic. You can see that the gates to the city are two large mahogany doors, very well stained and crafted. The two guards that are standing outside of the city, kind of sitting one with a table in between them, playing cards, lightly armored. You can see two of them stationed outside of the city and several on the walls. This is you can see, yeah. The gates are currently closed. I mean, you could, I guess. Outside of the city? Okay. Alright, so two of you find a new area and you start looking for some cool rocks or cool stuff. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you guys are pulling up to the city. Yeah, I was just letting you know what you see as you're pulling up to the gate. Yeah, you can see as once you guys start kind of slowing down and getting up closer to the gates, the two guys kind of lean back in their chairs, look up. You see uh, the older of the two of them. Hi there. Welcome to Vitrosity. Are you here? Are you here as merchants? Are you here as students? Or are you here as adventurers? All right. Well, he kind of looks between the two of you as he. His sounds more like adventure, and yours. You said you were a student. Do you have your paperwork for the academy? Well, see, that's typically if you say you're a student in a school, which is why I asked for your paperwork. But if you guys are adventurers, he kind of stands up. You see him. Move your chair, get this table out of the way. You see him. Give him just a minute. We'll get the gates opened up. You just so happen to be the first people that came in for the day. Now, uh, not to my knowledge, no. I didn't personally, but thank you for letting me know. We'll keep an eye out for it. So you guys are being chased by By a dragon? Like a big one? Gotcha. Well, yeah, it's a big one. Gotcha. Bigger than some. Well, well, I guess if you guys are seeking some knowledge, the first thing you'd want to do is maybe talk to some of the people up at the library. Well, biggest huge section of the city. It's off to the east. He he literally points off. He goes, uh, well, I don't have a map of the city personally, but yep, there's a shop right inside the gates that should have something available for you. I mean, this is a big place, but if you head to the west side or to the east side of the city, you can basically get to the academy by heading east. It's the entire eastern section of the city. If you follow the wall, you'll know because it goes from being brick and stone to magically crafted marble spires. Pretty obvious change in architecture from one to the other. But there's maps of the city. Uh, the the traveler's inquiry right inside. Yes. Any? Yeah, of course. Any other questions that I might be able to answer? Ooh, um, a lot. Uh, I mean, I guess if you head to the south towards the docks or to the west side of the city, uh, just look for anything that says tavern or inn, and well, you see, he kind of smiles. I I guess it'd have to be the Nook. It's west side, southwest side of the city. Ran by well, it's ran by Master Cohen's daughter. So nice woman. Oh, that's something you'd have to talk to the guards at the south on the south side of the city about. I'm sure that there's quite a few in. Yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for. Ah, Jorgen. Pleasure is all mine. If you guys need anything else, you can just ask around for me. I'm sure that some of the guards will point you in the right direction. You see him? He turns. He, come on, guys, get this gate open for him. Hurry up. So you see, The doors or the gates slowly creak open as you see. Enjoy your stay at Vitrosity. Oh, you as well. As he kind of waves to you guys. You see, instead of closing the gates, you guys see, Jorgen just kind of reaches down as you're walking away. He unclips. He has the safety strap on his blade. You see, he just undoes that safety clasp, sets the table right back in the middle of the road. As he sits down, you see the other guy sit down with him as they continue playing cards, and a couple of guys on the walls kind of laugh at him. It's You guys see Tufty kind of look over his shoulders. It's not because he whether or not he can get sick. It's the feeling. You know, it's absolutely. Hey, you guys. Yeah, as you guys are as you guys are coming into the city, you can see that there is a off to the right hand side of the road. You can see that the roads here are made uh, mostly brick, overlaying brick. Oh, jeez. You can see that there are a lot of stone and brick buildings lining either side of the road. Um, you can see that there's a small shop on the right hand side as you guys are coming into the city. It is a gray stone building with a brick chimney. And you can see a little sign painted red and gold. The gold lettering says the Traveler's Inquiry. Yeah, absolutely. There's enough room in the streets for you to actually set your horses to the side and your cart to the side. You Are are there are there any volcanoes here? That would be probably not. I mean, that sounds like somebody wants to start some some research to me. Um, okay, so you guys head into the Traveler's Inquiry. You see, the first thing you guys notice is that um, once you walk in, there's kind of this almost pungent lavender smell. As soon as you open the door, you can see on the counter a heavy like burning of incense. As you see that the shop itself is very well kept. A lot of parchment, a lot of books, uh, maps, different things of that sort. Primarily, uh, maps, uh, ink and quill, just your general like maps and office supplies. Um, there is some like cartography stuff, some stuff for basic penmanship. You know, ye old. This is a ye old Office Depot. Medieval staples, and you can see that the guy behind the counter, you can see that he's balding on top, has kind of this very dark brown, almost crown going around his head. Of course, stopping on either side of his forehead. You can see that he's probably about 5'8" or 5'9", but very overweight, something like 350 pounds, wearing very fine, loose-fitting, uh, long robes. You see him, oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. As his goatee goes down to a little point, and then you can see that he has kind of like a handlebar mustache as he twirls one end and he goes, good day, good day, good day, good day. How may I be of service to you? What kind of map? I have several kinds of maps, ma'am. Vitrosity, yes, of course I can get you a map of Vitrosity. I can get you. So I have maps of Vitrosity available. It just depends on how much you would like to spend, because we do have modern maps of Vitrosity for 2 silver pieces, and we also have hand signed copies of maps of Vitrosity, signed personally by Master Marcus Cohen. That is the headmaster of the academy. He's quite skilled. Uh, and those maps, yes, Master Cohen. Yes, the ones that he signed, of course. The rest of them are copies of his personal cartographer maps. Yes. Oh, I can promise you there is no other more accurate map of the city. It's much better when you have a bird's eye view, of course. So he gives you a huge, like very white toothy. His teeth are very pristine. You see, he gives you this huge, pristine, toothy grin. See, yes, absolutely. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, of course. As you see, he goes over to what was that? Oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes. You see, he starts gathering. He goes over to um he goes over to a large barrel that's kind of setting about a 45-degree angle. As you see, he takes the top off. It has a bunch of scroll cases inside of it. As you see, he pulls out one scroll case, sets it down on the counter. He goes, "All right, and what else can I help you with?" Of Alfheim, yes. I believe I have a map from. You see, he thinks for a moment. We don't have any completely modern maps, but I do have, I believe, an 867, which is the more modern one that we have available. That one's a little bit cheaper. I could probably part with that for 1 silver. There. Well, I can't guarantee that it will have. For all the large cities, they will be there. But if you have any smaller towns, like villages and things like that, most likely won't be marked. Um, that kind of happens with maps anyway. Uh, I do have some larger maps. I could get you a. See him think for a second. I could probably get you a 4x3 of Ulfheim. Uh, I'd be willing to part with that one for 2 silver. I think that seems like a fair price. Oh, that's right. I am so sorry. I have not introduced myself. How could I? Ah, my apologies. I am well. He kind of smiles and seems well. As he seems like he's doing a little bit of a like trying to keep you in suspense. See, as he notices you guys aren't really like some of you are like waiting, and then the others are just like whatever. You see, oh, um, I am Edelbar, and I am the owner of this lovely establishment. Uh, one moment. Sorry, guys. I just found out that we were having some audio issues, so I went ahead and got that fixed for us. Hopefully. All right. So, all right. So, as you guys you guys get your items around. Buy a couple maps. See, yeah, 4 silver. You see him. Oh, were you paying him in a platinum piece? Is that what? Oh, okay, okay. See, all right. What was your question? See. Yes, absolutely. The Nook is probably the best place in town for something like that. He kind of he well, you could um you see he actually is kind of confused. See, like how much flour? Um, well, there are farms on the outside of the city. Yes, there's actually farmland. If you think like your uh medieval feudal, like where you have a bunch of farms just kind of dotting right around where castles would be. Think things like that. Yeah. So there are farms. You see he kind of thinks to himself. You see him. I'm sure there's many places that you could buy flour in the city. Bakeries, uh, general stores, farmers. Oh, yeah. It does come with like a key for a lot of important places in town. In this one is from the last like 6 months. Yeah. Uh, it so what he gave you was actually more like an atlas of the city. So it'll have a full map of the city, and then broken down into the individual sections. Yeah, yeah, no, that's what I was saying when at the beginning is that he sells more like atlases than. That's what I was trying to say. I apologize if I didn't get that across well. I still have Alright, give me a second, guys.
No. I just don't want to be out. Yes.
Why?
Okay, it looks like I got it fixed. That was really weird. I don't know what that was about.
That's alright.
If you fill me in later, I won't tell Vanir.
Alright, so.
You will see. Do not worry.
Thank you.
Where would you guys like to go?
Wherever I can buy a tea and flour.
So tea and flour.
Wherever you can go to get what?
Tea and
Tea
flour.
and flour.
Tea and flour.
I'm all out of tea.
FLOUR.
He's definitely not out of tea.
I am 100% out of tea. I have tea set.
What did you do with your sack of tea?
I drank it and ate it.
Alright, I won't argue you on that.
Yeah, he's... Well, I was going to say, he bought quite a bit, and it lasted him for...
Yeah, we've been traveling for a while, too. Yeah. I bought like a pound, 2.5 pounds, and it's gone in like 2.5 months.
According to the maps, is the city broken down into like craftsman quarters or like?
Yeah, for the most part. So basically, how it's broken down is there's like there is the section of the city that is just the docks and the businesses right off the docks. It's kind of like if you were looking at Waters Deep, the maps for Waters Deep, where it has it broken down into individual sections. Those individual sections have been blown up and marked as well. Except for this city is larger than Waters Deep, because I think Waters Deep is like 150,000 people. This one's about 400,000.
Okay, so I leaf through the atlas, and I guess I see some places that are like warehouse bakery resellers or something like that. I mean, if that's shipped in either on the docks or coming in from the outlying fields, perhaps it might. They'd probably be, places that sell to bakeries is probably what he's looking for.
Right. Yeah. No, you guys can easily find that with the map. You can find your way around the city pretty easily. There's something of that nature in basically every section of the city. So.
Sure. As long, I mean, if we can continue using our cart here, that would be also ideal.
Yeah, that also won't be that much of an issue. As I said, there is room for carts to pass by each other, and also room on the sides for carts to be parked.
I have another question.
Yes.
Is there a singular saloon, Annie?
A saloon, very specifically,
very specifically like doors, like the two doors that's in there.
Oh my god.
We shall see.
Oh Lord.
This might
Do you need some spurs as well?
I already got my cowboy hat. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Who'd you borrow it from?
It's fine.
Well, I know that I got a message from Miss Fine. You said you wanted to pull Tufty aside, so if you'd like, you and Tufty can step to the side and do something on your own.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll get everyone else covered real quick.
They can just keep going.
So, as the rest of you, as you guys are passing by, you guys do pass by a bar called the Rough and Tumble.
Boy.
Not gonna lie, it sounds a bit like a gay bar.
Yeah.
And you can see that Vanir, something that you recognize from your homeland, something that you've seen in the past like 5 years or so, is actually stamped, painted onto the sign. As you can see that it's the it says rough and tumble, and then there's a revolver on the sign.
What is on the sign? Sorry.
Revolver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
And you see Miss Fine and Tufty. As Tufty goes, you can take care. You see Miss Fine kind of pulls Tufty to the side. So he hands the reins over to you, and he goes, "I guess we're gonna have a drink real quick."
All right. Well, I suppose you can always call us on the sending stone.
We'll catch up.
All right. Be careful.
Right, so
Veneer, if it's fine by you, do you
Just
think I might be able to go and try and see if we can find the Nook?
As far as I understand it, the Nook is in the southwest side of the city. You want to do that now?
I figured it would be better now than never. Be able to
Well,
have
it's still early morning.
have
There
a-
will probably be no one there.
this is true. I was just thinking it had something to do with the owner, so we could probably have a room and board.
Well, certainly you would want. Well, that would be helpful. Not that we necessarily need it, but it would be good for you to practice, I suppose. Practice is always nice. But I feel like Macmillan will not stop at anything until he has his flour and tea, so we may as well get that out of the way now. Do you understand?
Wait, say again?
I was saying that Macmillan will stop at nothing to get his tea and flour, so we may as well get it now so that he'll stop pushing for it.
Alright. You okay, Macmillan?
I'm going to go ahead and take an acorn, and I'm just going to throw it high in the air and keep it in the air as long as possible with elemental attunement.
Oh my god.
okay. So a short enough while later, you guys find yourselves.
Hold on. Nori.
Yes.
While he's doing that, can I use prestidigitation to make it start shooting out sparks?
I mean,
How hard can I roll my eyes?
I think that's technically thaumaturgy. Could be a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure that's thaumaturgy that does.
Is it? Oh, dang.
You can make it smell, I guess, or change colors.
I mean, you could.
Smelly acorn.
Goodness.
You could definitely make it smell really nice.
The flying smelly acorn. Fantastic.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure that if you press digitation, it will probably catch on fire.
Ooh, okay, then yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to catch it on fire. I just want to make it shoot out sparks. But yeah, rather than that, I'll just make it kind of like go from blue to red to orange to like all the different colors of the rainbow, like rapidly.
Okay.
As quickly as you can cast.
Disco acorn.
Every 6
Basically.
seconds.
Like every half a second, it just changes into a new color.
All right.
All right.
You guys
once
find
they're
your
done
way.
talking, I'm going over to get the flour and tea.
Yeah, you guys find your way to a shop where a general store.
We're close to the docks now, right?
You guys.
How long does it take to cross the city? Probably a while.
Probably about 25 minutes on in cart.
Nice. All right.
A lot of people in a very tightly packed place.
And it's still early morning, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you can see that there's a lot of people moving around. Doing their typical morning routines. You do find your way to a general store. Right around the center of town. A larger store that has a little bit more bulk. Things in a little bit more bulk. As you kind of pull off to the side and park your cart, tie up the horses, head inside, you can see that the store is pretty well kept. very organized. You can see that there is one woman, a young woman, who's sweeping, probably between 20 and 25. Then you see an older gentleman who looks almost dead inside, just kind of standing behind the counter.
So your typical retail worker.
He kind of looks up. Oh, welcome. How can I help you?
Alright, I'm going to go over to the counter where the slouchy man is.
You may need to hop on to the counter.
And I'm going to... So is he like behind the counter, and is there a way to get behind the counter quite easily?
He is behind the counter. There is a door that leads, like a.
Dude, you can make that jump easy.
Yeah, you could make the jump.
Yeah.
But
Alright, I'll make the jump. Why not?
okay.
So I make the jump. I'm gonna go ahead and look at him sternly in the face. Straighten his... I'm gonna use my stick to straighten his back and say, lighten up. Come on. Do not worry. I'm not here to rob you. I'm just here to make sure you aren't losing customers. Here,
I don't care.
slouch
If
up.
you want
Come
the
on.
money, I can give you the
Yes,
money.
I will get you the money. I will even throw in a free cigar and ale if you want it. Here,
Macmillan.
straighten back.
What do you want?
Flour, tea, and a smile. Come on. Straighten back.
See him.
It's good for you.
Just the flour and tea
He
will
kind
be
of
fine.
looks up as he goes, Nikki. Yes, sir. You give him a smile. Always, sir.
I look at her and I'm just going to smile back. I'm going to elemental attunement, just a soft wind to pat her on the head. I'm going to say, you're doing good. He needs to brighten up. Do you not agree?
Oh, he's always been like that.
See.
Excuse me,
He is
Macmillan,
just that.
if I may interject.
Yes.
Sir, what it seems to be the problem? Is everything okay?
Oh. Yeah, we're successful. Making tons of money, selling lots of product.
Yes, but are you happy?
Do I look
isn't-
happy?
This isn't
Exactly.
really our place.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said this isn't really our place to butt in.
Then yeah, I did it to you. Don't worry. So,
Look how
if you are not
that's turned
happy,
out.
why not close up shop? I mean, you get a lot of money apparently. Take a break.
Well, I've left it to Nikki before. But you know, sometimes you just do what you hate and you hate what you do.
Hmm.
So you'd rather be doing something else other than this?
Is this man's name Eeyore?
Oh my god. Eeyore at least smiled sometimes.
I would rather be doing nothing else.
What was that,
I
Nick?
hate. He goes, I would rather be doing nothing else. Because I hate just about everything else just as much.
I'm
least
sorry, I still
here-
didn't hear what he'd rather be doing.
Nothing. He says,
Oh,
I hate
nothing.
everything else
Everything
about
else.
as much.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
At least here I'm safe. I don't have to worry about brigands or boats sinking, or I can just stand here and be sad. And I'm perfectly happy with that.
Wait, which is it?
You're happy being sad. But are
Wait,
you
no,
not
I don't
glad
care.
that you are not happy?
Look, let's just get the flour and the tea and be on our way, Millen.
How much flour do you need?
I need a gold worth of flour and tea. Split it between the two.
See. Kind of think for a second. I'm not sure how much 5 silver and flour is. I think that's probably
That's a lot.
like 15 pounds, 20 pounds.
Can you carry all that?
Yeah.
Yup. Yeah, you see
I mean, I suppose if you want, we could use the bag of holding.
That's what I'm using.
Oh, you do have your own. That's wonderful.
Yes. You goofy
How?
stupid.
I see him. Well, what kind of tea do you want?
Jasmine, if you have it. Oolong works, and barley, eh.
I think I have some jasmine tea.
Perfect.
Let me go look in my storage room and
Oh, he's not going to be back for a while, is he?
No.
I'll be back in just a couple minutes. As you guys see, he lethargically, not slowly, but he moves without purpose. As he just kind of walks his way back into the storage room.
All right. While he's gone, I'm going to really quick look at the young lady who's here and say, "How much is a ribbon? Do you have ribbons here?"
Here. Well, yeah. But
Just a small ribbon.
probably not that much.
Good. So.
I mean, if you're just looking for like a.
This is for you. You are going to get a promotion somehow. You take this, and I'm going to hand her a bottle of Thunderbrand Ale. I'm going to say, on a special day, give this to him.
Oh, oh no. That's not necessary.
No. It is necessary because I don't want to carry it around anymore. Go.
Well, okay, but you have friends you can give that to. I don't know.
No,
we're good.
they don't drink.
We don't drink. Either.
Shit. Do you know someone who does?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that do. I
Perfect.
know.
I don't either.
Seamus doesn't either, but
maybe those people up in Lon drink, Macmillan. You can bring it to them as a gift.
Veneer, quick.
In Lon.
Go find a small ribbon.
Are you guys going to Lon?
That is the plan.
Yeah, something like that.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck to you as well, being here.
Wait, what do you mean by good luck?
Well, I mean, there's nobody knows how to go to Lon, right? I mean,
So
I'm sure
we've heard, and yet
I'm sure there's some that do, but not many. You know, she kind of thinks about it for a second. Sir, I heard about a guy that's been there actually.
Oh.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. I believe his name was Jasper.
Jasper. Why does that sound familiar?
He's
Is he a pirate?
I guess he was at one time. Kind of a womanizer. I met him.
You think he likes ale?
I met him probably 2 or 3 years ago. He told me that he could take me anywhere in the world.
So of course you said Lon.
Of course, and he said he could. And then he tried to put his hand up my skirt, so
Is he a skyship captain?
Yeah. He has a ship.
Oh, he sounds like an ass.
Very.
Yes. Though, if it makes you feel any better, I'm typically a very jovial person, but he walked away with a slightly permanent blush. So.
Huh. And where do airships park?
Well, down the port there are airships. There's an airport there where they can land airships.
I see.
Many ports, larger cities have ports like that. Ours isn't the biggest. I guess the two largest ones are probably What's that one called? Port Ladronos? Is that it? Over in Alfheim?
Yes,
And
Port Ladrona.
and of course
Been there.
the biggest airport in the world is Port Kadish. But we have a little bit of space for airships specifically, and then any that are water to air can land at the docks. So
Interesting. And where did you meet this man? Do you recall?
um, well, he took me to a place. I think it was called the Hook and Barrel down on the docks. Kind of a rowdy place with a lot of dirty, ship workers, but I mean, for the most part, they seemed okay.
That certainly does seem to be on brand. A term I totally just came up with. Did he have a mohawk, this Jasper? This sounds like a description I've heard before.
Yeah, he keeps his hair really short, shaved on the sides, with a strip right down the middle.
I see. You are the second person who has pointed out this Jasper to us as
Really?
someone who may know how to get to lie. So that's interesting.
Well, he tells everybody, so I'm not surprised.
So he may be just smoke and mirrors, huh? Just all
Well,
BS, huh?
I can say that he is at least a good captain. I mean, I've seen him multiple times. He does some pretty dangerous runs. Takes his ship over the mountains to the east, heading back towards, Port Kadish and Emberhold out in Hellfall, and here, Cabal,
Mm-hmm.
and then out to Port Ladronos. Also goes as far north as Nomadic Abrath, I guess, from what he's told me.
Well, this is good to know. Thank you, Nicky.
Oh,
Nicky, I do have a question.
Yeah?
If you're finished, that is.
You can ask away.
Okay, Macmillan, Veneer, gather around. I have an idea.
I haven't gone anywhere.
Okay, so what is your boss's name, Nicky?
Oh, you see, I literally just said this like a couple minutes ago.
Started with a V. Caught that much.
Oh, hold on. It was.
I thought it was...
Man, okay. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, right. Just brain fart.
Seamus, thank you.
Thanks, Butch.
Butch.
Wait,
Butch,
I thought the proprietor?
Yes, the proprietor is Seamus.
Oh, why did I have it written? Okay. I had it starting with a V and I put V something. Okay, Seamus.
Yes. Famous.
Hey, look. Sometimes the sound cuts out.
I hear you, man. All right. Are you familiar with the Nook? I'm sure.
Yeah, the Nook is on the southwest side.
Do you think?
Very, very wonderful woman that runs it. From what I've heard, I've never personally been there, but.
Do you think you can get him to go to it tonight? Because I plan to perform there, and I hope that I can bring a smile to his face.
Oh yeah, I can try. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, apparently that's now a plan.
All right. I'm going to take.
You guys see that about this time Seamus comes with a pulling a small like keg. Has a small keg on like a dolly kind of thing. Here you go.
Can I stick pocket the woman before he gets here?
Can you what? Stick
pocket. Yeah. You take something and you put it in someone's pocket or something.
Sure.
Sleight of hand?
Yep.
Alright. That is a 16.
Okay. You got it.
Okay. I'm gonna give her 2 silver pieces.
Okay. You see.
Wait, I thought you only had copper.
No?
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he has a lot of copper.
No,
that's
all
not
gone.
all he. He
All
had
the
a lot
copper's
of copper.
gone.
He had a lot of copper. That's not
Yeah,
all
I spent it all on potion stuff.
Okay.
I have 8 gold and 8 silver.
Okay. See him. Do you need me to wheel it out to your cart, or can you get it from here?
I got it, and I'm going to heap. How much tea and flour?
You get 20 pounds of flour, and
Okay.
he brings you about 4 pounds of jasmine tea.
This is just like trash bags worth of this stuff.
Rad. All right.
Kickflip.
All right. Are we done here now?
Sure.
Right,
Yeah.
so,
That sounds wonderful.
as this is going on, Miss Fine.
Hello.
As you walk through the saloon doors of the Rough and Tumble,
A floorboard creaks.
I'm so tempted to kick them open, but no, I'm not going to.
you can see that most of the people here are kind of blue-collar workers. They're sitting around drinking ale. Humans, half-orcs, half-elves. A few halflings and gnomes just kind of sitting around.
Awesome. Put up,
See the-
find a corner.
You
Come
actually,
on, I was gonna do it at some point.
as you put your hood up and you kind of look in the corners.
It's been up. It's always up. But I'm remembering.
As you look at the corners, you see that that the corners have actually already been taken.
Fuck. So there's at least 4 edgy people in here.
Well,
one of
the corners is taken up by the bar, so there are at least 3.
There's at least 4 because now there's 3 plus me. So there's at least 4. There were 5, now there's 4.
These corners ain't big enough for the 5 of us.
How could you? But yeah, you can see that it's not so much that people are it's not so much that somebody's just taking up the corner by themselves. You can see that there are a lot of patrons inside currently, having a morning ale with their breakfast before they get to work. You can see that this place is actually pretty packed. It's a very, very busy location.
Was there anywhere to sit at with a table? Table space?
There are open chairs at tables. Yes.
Are there anywhere like
There are not any full open tables. There are open chairs.
I didn't expect it, but like, is there anywhere like
Haha, blue.
like a wall where there's only one person beside me, stuff like that? All that good shit. Because hopefully that person's Tufty. So there's Tufty, me, and Wall.
There is a couple tables that only have like 1 or 2 people sitting at them. Still have space for 2 or 3 people. So you could.
It's not weird to just like sit in someone's table, right? Like surprise, I'm here now.
You don't know.
Okay, I'm straight up just gonna turn around and go. An alleyway will do. Yanking back out. Nope, we're going.
See. Okay.
We're not doing that. Way too many people in there.
Well, I mean, it seems as if we're on the main strip and it's
Not my choice.
so,
We just need somewhere to talk.
What's going on with you?
Come here. And I'm gonna find him an alley. I trust myself.
And get robbed.
Okay.
They should
Or
try. Never should have come here.
As soon as you guys walk into an alley, you see him. Okay. There's a lot of secrecy. What's going on?
I'm going to Alfheim.
Like, I mean,
The tavern in it. Right next to the forest between Fireth Herald and Alfheim.
Oh. So yeah. You're going back to fall?
Yeah.
See, he kind of nods.
I will take you with me, but I don't think you want to. But I figured I'd ask.
I mean...
Tufty, I know you. These people are going to do some crazy shit. And they aren't even going to involve you. It's a pretty good setup for you.
You see, he kind of thinks for a second, kind of rubbing his hand on his face. When are you heading back?
Tonight. They're going to get a room somewhere. Ignis is going to perform, and I'm dropping my stuff for him in the room.
Okay.
Got a list of shit to do today, but I'll be headed up tomorrow.
See him. So he kind of nods. You see him. All right.
I'd stay longer, but they're going to figure it out, and I don't feel like listening to Veneer's logic or Macmillan making me feel bad. They can hate me when I'm dead.
I'll make sure to drag him back up there to see you.
Greatly appreciated. I'll be hanging around where we were. There's dragons and such. I don't feel like they can protect themselves.
That's it's very, very big of you. You've grown a lot since we've been on the road.
That's what happens when you die. Hope you never figure that out.
Well, I guess we better catch back up with the others.
I need you to help me pen a letter, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. And I'm going to give them some key concepts and such like that, and make sure all my spellings are right, and then after that I'm good to head back to group.
Alright. Do you guys mind if we go ahead and take our break?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay, so go ahead and grab your drinks, do what you need to do.
Okay. We'll be right back.
I will be back shortly.
I know.
I'm gonna miss you, man.
Pal.
Bruh.
Freaking rootin' tootin' into the salon.
Yeah. I knew there'd be something. I'm like, please be a saloon. One of these cities has to have a saloon. I was so ready to kick it open, but there are people in my shit. Never mind.
Dude, freaking.
Hey, no
Hey,
swear. How could you?
I can't swear as Macmillan. I'm a child.
I
I'm only like what?
am a child
Few
of the
hundred
wind.
years old?
Child of the wind.
Child of the wind. Just sick.
Gonna miss you, man.
Hey, no spoilers. The only spoiling here is my sexy rims on my car. God
Oh
damn
my
them
God.
spoilers hard.
Oh my God.
That's not,
I know.
buddy. You know, my crappy Saturn has a spoiler. I know what a spoiler is.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Prove it. What's a spoiler?
it's for the fucking wind shit. However, it's at the
Hell
back.
yeah, same here. Up top, FMLM.
Jesus Christ.
It was a setup all along.
I'll be right back.
And this is when he leaves with disappointment.
I'm always disappointed. What are you talking about?
Hey!
Yay. Kapow.
Was I supposed to read that in private away from Macmillan, or?
I don't care.
Cool. Let's see who's in chat. I haven't had the stream open.
I don't know. There's 34 people here, though.
Holy
pretty neat.
smokes! I love
Yeah,
it.
I know. This is more than we've ever had. Oh, by the way, to all the bugs that are living in my basement, you will perish. And to all the people viewing, I hope you
will-
guys are having a ball. This is neat and fun and all. It's been like 2 weeks since we played, like everybody else has announced previously, and we're excited
dear.
to have y'all back.
Where's Soda? Soda, you in here?
Yeah, Soba Duster's in here. Where is he?
Awesome.
Yuri Yuri does he.
Hi there. Cool. Yep. Hey, I like the
See?
blue.
LG. Ooh, there's a D&D Beyond active overlay, interactive overlay. So we're not sponsored by D&D Beyond, but definitely check them out. They're real neat and dandy. They do a lot of stuff for Twitch as well as for people watching. If you do want to ever get into D&D, it's an easy tool that's really easy access. It helps you get around to maneuvering D&D and all of its extremities. Although nothing beats having a good old friend to guide you through. So just make sure to check it out and make sure you have friends to play it with because this game is real dandy.
I have returned. What I miss?
I was just plugging D&D Beyond because I have nothing else to do.
Also, thanks to our veneer for
Yeah, thanks to our Vernier for sharing all the shit that we
Yeah.
have.
all
He's
our
a real
cool-
rootin' tootin'.
yeah, rootin'
By the
tootin'.
way, if you do buy the books, you can share all the stuff with your friends,
Okay.
which is another fantastic thing D&D Beyond allows you to do.
And we don't have a sponsorship.
Even though we don't have a sponsorship, it's just a real good product.
D&D
Hey.
Beyond, where are you at?
Hey, does anybody here want a marshmallow?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
RuneScape has Twitch Prime loot.
Really?
I don't know why, but
Wow. Damn, that's got me fucked up.
yeah. Hey,
Okie
no
dokie.
fucking swearing. Who said you could swear, Shorty?
I did.
Definitely not you.
Yeah, definitely not me.
We are in the same boat. Not worry.
I forgot how much I hate
I'm
marshmallows.
almost twice as tall as you. Pop down.
Yes, and you are still short. That's not saying a lot.
I have twice the amount of potentially swearing. You? Nothing.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
You ain't scared. Look how short you are.
And yet I never pee. Ever.
Oh my
That-
God.
What in tarnation's going on in here?
Hello. Well, see, McMillan thinks he can swear, but he's too tiny to swear. And I'm twice as tall as him, so
Well, he can swear enough.
no, he can't swear. He ain't scared.
Oh yeah? Prove
I
it.
ain't scared.
Prove it.
Trial by combat.
Dry le blood.
The man who wins can swear.
Bit.
I'm betting right now.
Bit.
Oh my lord!
So Miss Fine is taking the way out, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
We need Nori in here. I'm gonna challenge to McMillan by trial by combat, and if I lose, I'll drink tea. That's what I've decided. That's what I'm bargaining. If I lose, I drink tea.
Wait, if you
If I
lose, are
lose?
you still alive?
I
All right.
mean,
Or is it like a nice combat or like a mean
No,
combat?
it could even be a mean combat. But here's the thing: you have 300 plus spell slots and cure wounds. If I'm dead, I'm out.
I'll do my best.
Rootin', tootin', shootin'est, dootin'est,
I-
real dang winest, warforged in this here corner of air.
All I heard was you have like 300 plus spell slots of cure wounds.
Well,
So
it's not untrue.
as soon as I get back, I don't care where they are. I'm gonna challenge McMillan to trial by combat immediately. Immediately.
Bit.
Walking down the street, trial by combat.
Right to jail.
Never should have come here.
All right. So, I would like to know the next location you guys were planning on going to.
Well, seeing as how it's still bright ass early morning, it sort of doesn't matter. I would love to get to the academy, but that can wait for another day. We need to acclimate ourselves to town.
I'd
And
like to acclimate by a trial of combat.
and seeing as how we've done the shopping here, I wanted to ask around for the status of this pirate Jasper.
Arg.
Okay, so
Yeah, that would probably
The thing is, it depends. Do my two companions who are with me wish to go meet up with Miss Fine again,
Sure.
Yeah.
or are we seeking out more information about this?
Let's go get our friend.
I'm a rogue. I'm fast.
All right. I suppose it would be easier to find this Jasper at night in a bar. So that can wait.
Okay.
That's racist.
I have a question.
What?
I don't know.
Question. With Dash as a bonus action, Carrie and Tufty in a passive investigation at 22? Is there any way I couldn't find them?
I'm gonna say that you guys can find each other pretty easily.
I just literally say, "Where's the tiny one with way too much tea?" Or "Where's the girl who just shoots fire everywhere?" Boom.
Hey, it's not fire anymore.
Hey, just so we're clear, she doesn't shoot fire all the time in the middle of a city as of yet. I had to add in that small bit caveat because you just never really know.
You never know with Ignis.
That is fair.
1 second, I'll be right back. You guys.
Nothing is ever 100% certain.
Never.
Never.
Would this be a good time to advertise?
We already did.
Yeah, we already did.
Oh, did you already forward people to the D&D Beyond?
Yeah, we plugged D&D Beyond already.
Oh, really? Did you
Yeah.
drop links into chat for people?
I did not drop links as I don't have any links.
Oh no, he's talking.
No jungle cats here.
Oh.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, you can go ahead and drop that one. I'll leave the advertisement to you. Blue, take it away. You have the floor.
Oh, what do I do with the floor?
Okay, so look here's the story.
I hold the floor.
D&D Beyond is hosting an encounter, right? And our friend here, Veneer,
This Saturday
has
at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, and in order for him to be able to play in this encounter, he needs people to vote so that his character is one of the top 4 within. Yeah. It is in HN Soda, so it is in that chat. I will link it into Twitch though.
Okay,
as
so
has currently kept the lead almost the entire time. So we're trying to get him into this encounter that D&D Beyond is going to run.
Jesus.
And we would
Okay.
greatly appreciate your support.
Yes, absolutely. The other thing is, I would like to point out, I'm actually looking through that right now, looking at the votes of the other people that have posted, and most people are at like 2. There was one that had like 25. Blue, your character is actually sitting currently at near 50 votes.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yo,
Like,
go blue, go blue.
And if it's being live streamed, I would love to watch that because
yeah, it is.
You are a great player, and I want to see them be like, oh, this was worth it.
And
yeah,
you probably need the name. Timothy Blue Grove.
It's posted by the one named. Alt F4 will help. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's just helping people out.
Go find our friend. Go vote for him.
I'm just help me help you, kind of. It's cool.
Yeah.
It just sounds like it would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
And,
we're trying to get him in.
We're trying to get our friend in here. Right now,
I appreciate all the help. Thanks so much, guys.
In second place, we have Scuffin.
Granny.
And in third place, I actually do not know because I'm too lazy to look.
Yeah, you, the person that you were talking about earlier, which is Granny Grimshank.
Yes.
You have more votes currently than she does.
Yeah, no, he has for a few hours.
Yes.
So,
awesome.
But yeah, absolutely support him. Get him into that stream. That would be awesome.
Okay.
I love the love, guys. Thank you so much.
Whoa. I love you too, Blue. No homo.
So, but yeah, continuing
Blue,
with this game.
I love you so much. All the homo.
Continuing with this game, guys.
No, that's cool.
You guys meet back up, come back together, and you may, if you guys would like, you can either head down to the docks, you can head to the academy, or you can head over to the west side of the city. That's up to you.
Curiously, is there an insight check whatsoever for when we meet up again with Miss Fine?
No. I am the most secretive. Obviously, nothing is off. I am the best actor ever.
What is your passive
My eyes squint.
What is your passive insight?
Passive what?
Insight.
My passive insight is a 17.
Absolutely not. DM, I have a +7 to deception. He can roll that shit.
It would also be a 17. Yeah, if you guys go ahead and roll against each other.
I can roll this all day. As I say, I'm gonna get a nat 1.
Just roll your deception to hide that you're, just to kind of keep yourself, maintained so that people don't realize what's going on.
So I didn't roll quite what I want, so I'm gonna use my inspiration to give myself. Okay, it's fine. I'll live. No nat 20s, I've had.
Okay.
Wait, before you confront her about it, I want Eden just wants to talk to her about something real quick. If that's okay.
He was the first one to bring it up, so I would like this to resolve first.
Hey Nick.
Yeah.
We both rolled a 16 plus 7. I even tried to get it higher and rolled a 15. Why, sister?
I'm gonna say
so something is up. Okay.
There is something off about her, but you can't really put your finger on what it is.
I mean, I can. There's a map of Alphenheim, but that's okay.
No,
yeah.
No. You can ask me about the map of Alphenheim, and you can guess that I'm going somewhere and that I have a map of Alphenheim. You don't know shit. Fuck you. Man. Does he have my map of Alphenheim?
I sort of lean down a little bit, since you're a little shorter than me.
Hey.
I sort of eyes sort of squint a bit. Are you hiding something, Miss Fun?
I would like to kiss him on the cheek and walk away. And I'm gonna walk towards McMillan and go, bucket list checked.
I'm gonna give her a high five.
Bucket list.
So this is an error code that I'm getting. Hold on.
Yeah, you see, you actually feel Tufty kind of tap you on the arm as she'll talk to you about it when she's ready.
I'm lifting my hand up and going for a high five.
I see.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Incite that. All right. Can I talk to Miss Fine about something now?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. I walk on over to her and say, Miss Fine, can I talk to you about something?
What's up, Ignis?
Eula, I'm trying to rebrand myself now away from Rakdos.
Okay.
I know you don't like me, but you're probably one of the best people in the party to ask this question to.
You're actually not that bad. You talk real fast, and I have real low patience for fast talk. I'm gonna be honest, cult stuff, okay, I'll live. The fast talking, I can't understand half the words you're saying.
Fair enough, and I'm trying to slow down a little bit, as you could probably
I-
see right now.
I appreciate it. Everywhere where I'm from, we talk real slow. So I'm talking fast. Anyway.
Well, I don't know how to put this, but I guess the best way I could ask you this is if you could be a sort of manager for me, helping me get jobs as a performer as we travel.
I don't think you want me to do that. If you want anybody to do that, I think Veneer's the most organized of us.
He's the most organized, but don't take this the wrong way. You're probably the most terrifying.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I offend you.
Okay, I know I'm not there, but like, how would that be good for business?
It's okay.
So you could basically say, okay, she'll perform for 10 gold. Take it or leave it. And the people are like, oh, okay.
So explain. Hold on. Explain the logic.
Sure, if you want to get underpaid.
Let's just see if I can help.
Well, say someone tries to haggle with me, and they say, okay, well, I will pay you half of what you're asking for. I could have you come on up, and you'll basically put them in their place, I guess.
I'll look at her and say, I used to be real nice and was kind of sly, right?
Kind of what, sorry?
Sly? I'm standing next to a warforged that's literally a giant and a gnome who puts on a mask and slaughters anything he sees.
Wait. A what?
Kindness ain't gonna work.
No, what was that first thing you said?
A warforged was Oh, shit!
Yes!
Oh, fuck!
I slowly look to Veneer. You're a warforged?
Oh, I didn't even know that he was hiding that anymore from you.
You see a slight shimmering happen where Veneer's face is, and it sort of changes into a blank slate with a thumbs up.
Ignis's eyes are wide. Her mouth is agape, basically a lot like this. What I just put in stream chat.
The little gasp emoji.
And she hugs Veneer and says, "That is so cool! You're a robot!"
I would prefer if you were a little less loud about it.
That is so cool, you're a robot!
I just mouth, I'm so sorry.
It's really okay. I was eventually going to tell her I'd forgotten she didn't know.
Just so you know, I've been taking notes about different stuff, like he didn't gag, he doesn't sleep, all this sort of stuff. And then Miss Five just threw me a good one.
Yeah, Miss Fine's wisdom is a 12. Oh no.
Was that like an actual fluke?
That was actually in character a fluke. Yeah, I was talking just as fun.
Can we get an F in the chat, boys?
Yeah, never trust Miss Fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, F in the chat.
Miss Fine, I think we have to let you go. No. Just kidding.
And this is how she died.
We all just beat the shit out of you right now.
Hey, 1-on-1 trial by combat.
Bet.
Hold your horses.
Bet. For not even half a second, I will kick your ass.
Veneer! Can I call you bro?
You may not.
I call you bro.
At this point, I believe you may call me Sir or Lord Veneer.
I'll call you Veneer. How's that?
Lord Veneer.
I'll call you Latest. Wait, no, that was reasonable. I'm sorry. I'll call you Veneer.
Yeah, I have something you can call him.
Oh, agreed.
Just call him
You may call me Veneer, and that's how Hagen.
Can I make a 5
and I'll mumble under my breath and say, and I'll also call you bro behind your back.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can hear you.
No, you can't.
Yes,
Can I minor illusion a giant 5-foot cube above Veneer's head? That's just the giant sign that says, "Call me friend."
Call me friend.
Just behind Veneer. Behind Veneer.
It's like an elaborate paper.
It's like no one realizes my passive perception's 22, and I notice all this shit. And I have a flying drone that has a sky, a bird's eye view of everything. But it's fine. It's fine.
You obviously don't notice this. Obviously.
I will, in good humor, pretend I don't notice. If it makes you all feel better, I'll pretend I don't. Pretending is what I'm good at, after all.
He very lacklusterly pretends like he just kind of ignores you.
Oh, I still love. Was that like a fluke as a player as well, or just a character?
She fucked it up.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I think she. I think it was a Freudian slip.
Oh god,
that sounds right. That's legit.
So good.
I play I get all the way into character and let me too.
Just like as she realizes, oh shit!
Never go full haul.
That was out of character.
All right, so you guys are having this discussion as you're
in the middle of the street.
Yep.
Then the mob comes by with pitchforks and torches. Says, "Warforged."
Were you guys heading to the
Warforged are normal, man. They're just not common.
I didn't know if they were seen as like a Frankenstein's monster sort of deal or not.
No, that would be a Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein doesn't exist in this world.
Not
sure, but
yet.
Chimeras do.
Chimeras absolutely do. And they are treated like a Frankenstein's monster. So
I don't down to that.
But yeah, so you guys are.
Don't worry about it.
If I'm judging by what was said earlier, you guys are heading to the docks.
Yep.
Okay.
If everyone is willing, then yes, I would like to find out some more information about what sort of airships are available.
Okay. You guys. So you guys, just knowing from your personal experience, there are most airships are a little bit expensive to travel on. But you can see that as you guys get to the part of the city that's a little bit more slum than city, you guys get to the bad part of the docks, where you can see, people are kind of, at this point, people are keeping an eye on you guys. They're,
I will have disguised self as like a dock worker sailor.
Okay.
Kind of gruff beard, beanie cap.
Beanie cap.
Yeah, beanie cap and like if it's colder by the docks, like it's.
That's fantastic. You are such a fucking hipster. You think a beanie cap makes you look tough.
Well, it's the fisherman thing. So you've got like the turtleneck, like the wool turtleneck and the.
So
the beanie and the overalls.
Wait, so you're gonna become like the stereotypical like old guy with a couple teeth missing.
Old Doc man.
Yeah.
Richard Sylvester.
Mr. Salt. You may call me.
Hi,
God
latties.
damn it.
You can call me Mr. Salt.
I've
Right,
been on the
you call
sea
it-
since before I was born.
Since
Hold on,
before
what?
I was born. Her.
Actually become Dexington.
I'll just lead the way to the bar and I'll drink all that delicious ale.
But his one true love be the sea.
Make a
No, she actually kind of sucked.
Wait,
She tried to drown me a couple times.
make a performance check.
Fuck the sea, but she brings in the coin. And the
I do
coin.
not blame her.
She's a bit of a bitch.
You know what, Veneer? I'd like a performance check.
I do not blame her.
Just
Mr.
because-
Veneer.
Number
Okay,
one,
so I have advantage on performance thanks to actor.
well, number
Oh
one,
my God.
I know that you like to roll dice. First off, but secondly, I want to see if you pass this like over this absolute stereotype off as an actual person. That like you're the character that you're portraying. Literally, Mr. Salt is literally the personification of everything stereotypical about.
That's a proper
That's a-
naughty.
Yargy, argy, hargy, bargy.
Proper naughty 20.
Proper naughty.
Sponge boy me Bob.
Yeah. You now have transcended from being Veneer into Mr.
A life of piracy.
Salt.
You can call me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing.
Mr.
about
Eugene
Chili's
Salt.
fuck up.
All right, so you guys are
The third.
the third. All right, so you guys are heading along the docks, and you see that some of you guys are still getting side glances, but you can see people are kind of looking at Veneer a little weird.
I've got a scowl on my face.
Obviously, the big pipe
One eye is slightly squintier than the other.
with the one eye, the other eye open really wide.
Yeah, it's like a 50 o'clock shadow. There's actually weird.
50 o'clock shadow.
Oh my god.
It's been weeks since I shaved the rugged face. It's like leather.
Metallic leather.
It's like,
Hey, keep your voice down, lass.
okay, you see,
Yes.
as you guys are traveling along the docks, you eventually come across a kind of ramshackle building. You see the hook and barrel.
Is it another tavern?
It is.
I go into it.
Okay.
I am going to prepare,
Oh.
if I have the time while we're walking, very, very, very small, wound up bags, if you will, of loosely fitted string and lots of flour.
That sounds right.
Okay. I'm not sure what to make the check. Go ahead and make make an intelligence check for that.
Oh no. Can this be dexterity?
Can I do it
You're
for him?
crafting an item.
Can I do it for him?
Can I make it
Can I,
dexterity?
he's fucked
Yeah.
up. Can I do it for him?
I got a 15.
Okay. And if you would like to assist, you may also make a roll.
Yeah, I can assist him. He's like, McMillan, you fucking.
Advantage.
Ooh.
You made me fuck up even more. That was a natural one with you. Gosh darn it.
You
Well,
just
no, I
got
was
so
saying-
distracted by my horn.
SMH.
Beauty. Horns. Purple. But yeah, you guys find your way to the hook and barrel.
Alright, how many do I have of these little,
I'll say 3.
3?
Yes, you may put 3 flour grenades on your character sheet. I know what you're fucking.
How many pounds of flour does that go through?
We'll say that consumes a pound and a half of flour. Just make a note of that.
Consumed how much?
A pound and a half.
Okay. All right. Duly noted.
All right, so Veneer bursts into this place as the saltiest sea dog that ever did dog or salt. Aye! All of you barnacle lovers. I'm looking for Jasper. Where be he?
Looking for Jasper. For when you, sir?
I look over to McMillan and just whisper, "Why? What did I miss?"
Whisper back to her.
Oh yeah, what kind of?
She's like, oh, they're too far gone.
Yeah, you see the first guy that speaks up. He goes, "Oh, look, Jasper, but for when you are, okay. And who you be?
You can call me Mr. Salt, and I have business with him.
Oi,
I do.
what you a brazen fuck, aren't you?
The brazenest. And probably the fuckiest. I don't know. I'm from the deep, deep sea. Now tell me.
He's from
They
Nomadic.
kind of all look around at each other. You see,
He's from Nomadic Avarath. I wouldn't fuck with him.
I'm gonna face palm.
Fishing has brought people south.
he kind of looks to you, looks back. He goes, "Oi, he don't sound like he from Nomadic Apparat, though."
Well, the fishing was good up there, and it ain't anymore.
Kind of nods.
Real harsh up
Well,
there.
I mean,
Real cold. Fucking nobles. But I mean, it's fine.
so, kind of thinks to a couple of the guys, still a little weary of his. See,
I pull out a pipe and I start packing it while waiting for it. Kind of just staring at the guy.
I give him a pre-packed pipe.
The bartender.
Oh no!
Looks over.
Which pipe is this?
I give him a pre-packed pipe and say, "Don't worry, I got you. I got you." I switch out the pipes.
Thank you, first mate.
Yes, no problem.
McMillan.
By the way, that was the pipe of lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I'm
Veneer, I can cover your disguise, but I can't cover stupid.
So, Veneer, are you actually gonna smoke?
Are you sure you can cover his disguise, Miss Fine?
I'm holding it, and
I'm gonna look at him expectantly.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to look at him and say,
Oi!
"Go on, Captain,
See the
as you do."
Our Honor. Aye. You need a light.
I would.
See him. As you come over, you see him snap his fingers as a spark goes into the tip of the pipe. As see it lights up.
Thank you.
Oh man,
that's quite a trick you did there.
So what does this do exactly?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking forward to.
So
does it do anything if you can't breathe?
Hey, you can still smoke it.
So as you put it up to your mouth and you feel a tingling sensation against your skin, as you can feel almost this permeation of smoke filtering through your body, as it doesn't really have an effect on you. I would like everyone else in the party to please make wisdom saving throws.
What save throw?
Wait, if it's everyone in the party, wouldn't it be everyone in the bar?
Yes.
What save throw?
I'm not sorry.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Oh,
Oh, hey, I'm good at these.
I'm not.
Oh, fuck. I got a 12.
I got a 15.
Is
They're
this
gonna be
against
like,
magic?
this is some good shit.
Okay, so
Is this
Wait,
against
is it
magic?
this is against magic, yes.
Oh, I have advantage. That is
Okay.
a 11.
11. So
No, not 11. Sorry. 17 plus 4. 21, not 11.
What the fuck?
Okay, so
How is that
let me
from-
find
Okay,
out
look, I went. It was like it was the 10
what is
plus 10.
what is the saving throw?
I
What's your
have no idea.
Oh my god.
what's your DC on your
Wait.
spells?
Oh,
Mine?
no.
Yep,
Um,
Oh, no.
my DC is a 15.
15. All right,
I
so
just got a 15.
if you rolled a 20, if you rolled under a 20, then you have failed.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Because this pipe's effect is that it puts the people that are affected by it under a trance-like sleeping state,
Oh, shit.
Yay!
and the DC is the user's DC plus 5.
Oh, no.
So what exactly happens?
That's incredibly high.
We're in a trance.
It's an
That's an
Very
artifact.
insane DC.
So,
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "Good one, Captain."
you guys watch as your party members. Oh, hold on, I forgot to roll for somebody.
Everybody.
You, so Veneer, McMillan, and Tufty,
My man.
you
Yo,
guys
this-
watch as everyone else just kind of gets into a really good mood as they sit back. You see them just kind of staring off into nothingness.
Can I be angrily trancing? Is that a thing I can?
I'm gonna look at Veneer. I'm gonna say, "Good one, Captain."
Miss Fine,
Oh, Lord. Never should have come.
you are really happy
But
Oh, for the first time in so long.
as
for the
you
first time
look.
ever.
As you kind of look around this dirty, kind of dingy place, you just see it becomes more colorful and vibrant. And you can see that just like you, as you kind of look around the room, everyone's smiling and nodding, super happy. As you lift your hands, it feels like the world, everything is slowed. As you feel as if you're moving almost in like a quarter normal speed, but you're fine with it. Ignis, it's the same way with you.
So typical Ignis.
Pyrovision goggles. I knew it.
Bro.
You guys see.
Hey.
So for those of you guys who are who aren't under this trance, and Veneer, you didn't have to make a throw if you didn't notice.
I did notice.
As you guys kind of look around the room at
This is
everyone,
OP as fuck.
you can see that most people are just in like kind of leaning up against their chairs or sitting down and leaning against the wall, just staring off into nothingness. But you can see that there's probably about 3 patrons that everyone else completely ignores. As you see, they just kind of grab onto their heads and they start screaming bloody murder as they all fall to the floor. They begin crying.
Oh,
Okay.
Way to go, McMillan.
is that a crit fail?
You see,
Unsure.
they kind of start pushing themselves back into a corner as they're just screaming for it to get away.
It might be an alignment thing.
And then you guys see one of them goes, "Please don't say it, please." And you hear throughout the bar, Is it really so bad to look upon my visage?
Who the fuck is this?
It would seem that I have made a huge mistake. Or have I? Probably.
As
Or have I?
you can see the three. So for the rest of you that are under you guys see that there's three people in the bar that are freaking out, but you're like, man, it's not a problem. It's okay, guys. It's not that big.
I walk over to him, start patting him on the head, and be like, "Dude, it's fine. Just mellow out."
No, you don't.
So these guys are screaming.
Yes,
and
they are screaming bloody murder.
This voice. Did everyone hear this voice?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to say out loud, apparently you are not the best looking. However, that does not take away from your character.
You again? No.
It's a pleasure to meet you again. Long time no see.
And who the hell are you?
I don't actually know.
Hey, I'm full in character. It doesn't come out.
I'm full in character. See,
no take backsies.
Many call me the eldest.
Don't shit.
Call you what? Elvis.
I think he said eldest. What, are you old or something?
My ears are old.
You some old man or something?
As you see, you guys hear this almost cacophonic, sudden. It's just many sounds at once, and you can hear several voices talking all at the same time. And for most of the people in the bar, they're just kind of sitting back, listening to it as if it's a song. But as more and more voices begin to speak all at one time, and you can hear more and more complex speech, you see the men in the corner as one of them. They kind of look to each other, still in absolute terror, as you see one kind of trying to find a way as he's feeling around himself to get farther away from this creature, and then you see his hand land upon his belt. For a second, he goes completely still. You see him. You guys hear him say, "There's only one way." And within an instant, you can see a fine red line across the front of his neck as blood begins to spill.
Okay.
The other two freak out even more as you see.
Can we see this creature?
You cannot.
No, this guy.
You hear it.
Is there open
something?
windows?
Sorry, there's something moving around.
The one of the guys in the far corner that was running away from whatever this creature is, his hand fell upon a blade, and he.
So the red line was not his own doing.
No, the red line was his own doing. He did it himself.
Ooh, I have an idea. Hey, Nori, I have a question.
Can I put out the?
Can I take one of the flower bombs that I have, and in the general area of where his neck got slashed, I want to powder the floor and the area around it?
No, he just did it himself.
Did he do it himself?
Yeah, no, he did it to himself.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not someone invisible. It's there being. He's taking himself out because of the pain.
Yeah,
then
he says
I'm
there's
puffing the middle of the room, and then after that, I'm elemental attunement through the window any smoke.
If you would like to end the effect, please make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Yes. I extinguish the pipe.
Okay.
And he's gonna air out the place, and I'm gonna go cure wounds the guy.
Okay.
If he's not already dead.
So after a moment, as you guys go over and start helping this guy, and you can see the three of them are still like really messed up, and the vision's starting to fade. Everyone else that was affected by it, you're starting to come out of the effect within a few minutes.
They're starting to what?
They slowly come up out of the effects and become more mobile and closer to themselves. It takes a moment for the effect to wear off completely.
But they're no longer trying to kill themselves.
Correct.
Or screaming in pain. Okay. Huh. Whoops.
Nice one.
It wasn't my intent.
I mean,
it wasn't any of us. Nice one. Yeah, give me the pipe back.
And
why did you give me this pipe?
It was a packed pipe. I gave you a packed pipe.
And this is what happens whenever you don't know what an artifact does.
Who gave me all the neutral cup?
Sorry, I'm like not hearing every other word.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said that's what happens whenever you don't know what.
That is what happens.
That's what happens when you don't know what an artifact does.
I see.
Identify as a fun spell.
Wow, that was crazy.
So Veneer would not have realized that he was being handed an artifact.
That's true.
Macmillan would not have realized that there was an artifact.
Basically, as soon as you felt the magic, you were like, "Whoa, what is this?" And then people are screaming and
chilling.
You guys see Tufty kind of looks between the two of you and goes, "Can we not do that again?"
Yes, I think I will hold on to this.
No, come on. You know I don't smoke. Give that back.
Have we learned our lesson?
I didn't even know there was magic. So clearly, yes.
Well, all right, here.
All right, I'm taking a pipe.
You see the three guys kind of looking between the two of you as you're arguing. As you see one of them go, "Aye, Jasper will be in tonight."
Oh, thank you. And perhaps I overdid it.
I think ye fuckers will get along great. As the one is like completely the one's absolutely traumatized as his friends help him up as the three of them just leave.
Right.
Here. Use one of these instead of using a pipe. Apparently, they're a lot more convenient, and I hand them a cigar.
I go. Okay, if are they done?
Fight my shiny metal. No.
Yeah, no. You guys are out of the effect.
Oh, yes. I was gonna ask the bar owner if I could perform for him, and make a bit of money.
Now would be a bad time.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that'd be a bad time because it might lighten up their mood.
He just doesn't know it would be a bad time. Yeah, go ahead. See what
it could lighten up their spirits.
You don't know? Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what light up their spirits?
How about this?
Hey, go, let her do it. Let her do it.
I don't know if I should.
How about this?
It's a great idea.
You guys can leave. And when Jasper gets here, I'll send for you. Does that sound like a fair?
Mighty kind of you, fine
Get
sir.
out.
Yeah.
Salty.
I pull off my beanie and hold it to my chest and say, my utmost condolences.
Mr. Salt.
I'm sure.
Then what? What happened?
You pick up the strangest things on the ocean floor, I tell
You picking me up off the ocean floor?
The ocean floor is definitely a strange
Tufty
place.
just kind of walks over to Miss Fine and goes, "Yes, just come on.
Okay. I can do that.
I'll explain it to you."
I am gone, and I'm
Yeah.
throwing a flower pocket on the floor, and then I'm running out as fast as possible.
What are you, fucking ninja? No, it's fine.
Well, I mean,
It's not even the weirdest thing that's
close.
been done.
He just
Who am I to talk, right?
he fucking throws it on the bag on the ground and just.
I just overdosed an entire bar of people on ambulance smoke.
And
you killed one of them.
No, they weren't dead. I cured them. Thank you.
Of
Okay.
their wound. Okay, so
Just-
we traumatized one
Arguably
person.
might be moving my alignment, but I don't know.
Well, what's your alignment?
That's straight in alignment.
Lawful evil.
You don't care.
Well,
I
I
mean-
did make sure that the person didn't die. I don't want the authorities on our tail.
There you go. If anything, you almost went more like lawful neutral in that scenario, but you also, because you just didn't really know that, you were going to
No
cause
idea.
people to try.
I was like, whoops, this is too much commotion.
This is way too much. That's not good.
I don't smoke. Blue was smoking. I just pieced 1 and 2 together. That was good enough for me. I didn't actually know fucking shit
Yeah,
would go down.
we're going to proceed to not hop places with the pipe of lucid dreaming.
McMillan, get your exercise from running. No jumping to conclusions anymore.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm already
Oh,
gone,
that
bro.
was clever. Anyway, still as Mr. Salt. Oh, that didn't go so well, huh?
Yeah, that is why you don't smoke.
Yes.
Smoking?
as you guys walk out onto the docks and you're
What
walking
was that
along,
from?
you see people as you're kind of talking about the pipe.
It was a mistake.
You can see people are kind of like backing away from you.
Back in my hometown, we used to have a large monster that they used to use to scare the children. That said, "Don't do drugs. They are the real monster."
Hey, look.
It was called Godzilla.
What?
Oh,
What?
Godzilla says drugs are the real monster.
What is a Zilla?
I do not know.
I think it's a giant lizard.
It was a giant lizard, yeah.
You see Tufty looks up at you and goes, "No, Azilla's the small shitty one, and Godzilla's the good one." And he keeps walking.
Yes, of course.
Oh, God.
Salt and fish.
I'm gonna miss Tufty.
Well, he might go with you.
I was in character. I'm slip up number 1.
All right, so
Still funny.
you
Gotta
guys
sail the seas with us.
eventually
lassie.
You could sail the
move your
seven
way.
seas.
As the day continues to pass by, you
Well,
move your way.
if we leave the docks, Mr. Salt gets left at the docks.
Yeah.
Here again.
Oh, God.
My, what a character that was. What happened at the docks, you all? Good to see you again in town.
What?
We learned why smoking is bad.
Yes, that was terrible. We'll never speak of it again.
We figured out what Godzilla is. Hey, Veneer, I didn't know your middle name was Godzilla.
Neither did I.
All right.
Oh, that was a joke. Yes, it's fine. That's really good. You have many years of practice left ahead of you.
All right. So, as you guys make your way, heading through the city once again, you find yourselves starting after kind of adventuring and getting a basic understanding of the city's layout, where everything's at. you eventually make your way to the Nook. As you find one of the only wooden structures in the city.
You said Nook?
Yes, the Nook.
Oh, okay.
You find your way to the Nook, which is one of the only wooden structures in the city. Or one of the only purely wooden structures in the city.
What are the nails made of? It's a joke. Please continue.
Well, they use stakes to put the building together because they are completely green. No, I'm joking.
How well cooked are they?
You know what?
This is amazing. It's just a shit show.
This is just a shit show. Okay, continue.
Okay, as you guys, as you make your way in, you see.
I can't believe I almost decided to stay and fall and rule there. This city would be much nicer.
You guys see, as you walk in, a very familiar face from earlier. A certain guard that told you if you needed any information to come back to him.
Ah, Jorgen.
You see, the woman running the bar is probably in her late 20s. Long curly red hair, pale skin and freckles. You see, the bar is rather lively as you guys come in. Jorgen, you see him look over. Welcome, friends. Have a seat.
Why, thank you.
I'm gonna whisper.
Good to see you again.
Can I whisper over to Veneer? Remember, smoking is bad. And I'm just gonna continue.
Can I just say Godzilla and walk away?
No shit, you little scamp.
I plead innocence. I'm not with them.
She's with us.
I'm not with them.
She's with us.
He's fine.
See, he goes, Jorgen, have a seat. More than willing to buy around for us.
Oh, that's so kind of you, Jorgen. Don't mind if we do.
Do
right,
smoke,
everyone? Could you drop the smoke?
Don't answer him, please. It doesn't end well.
I'm gonna hand him a cigar. I'm gonna say, do you smoke?
Where are you getting these?
He takes it. Not usually, but why not? Sometimes you gotta sit back and enjoy life a little bit.
Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna spark it for him, and I'm gonna say, as you will.
You see him kind of lean back.
Tell me, Jorgen, what is it that you love so much about the Nook?
Well, decent drink, lively atmosphere, nice people. As he kind of looks up and looks at the tavern owner, you see him smile.
Oh, I see.
Wait, hold on. Is this the Nook?
Yeah.
It is. And this is the daughter of the headmaster of the academy. So she is Miss Cohen?
I'm definitely keeping track. Yes.
You see, that's the youngest Cohen daughter. See him. She's a wonderful woman.
And are you a wonderful man? Is the question.
I'm a busy man.
It's fine. Are you flatting? Because you're doing awful.
But
no, that's the point. I'm just shut up.
So he takes a long drag off the cigars. You see him. But gonna be taking a month off, and hopefully we can finally get our plans taken care of. Maybe begin sleeping in the same house finally.
Wow.
Oh, so this is an ongoing thing.
You can say that whenever I'm not working 2 or 3 weeks in a row and she's not being, kicking people out of her bar.
Tell me, Jorgen, does the headmaster...
I mean, if he
Veneer,
cares
why
or
do you
not
gotta
is
snitch?
well, if he cares or not is kind of up to him. I'm not sure if he knows.
I'm just curious. When we look around the room, what's the space look like?
It's a very it's very modest. It's a large space. The space that you guys are in, but it's fairly modest. It's not over decorated. The furniture isn't really nice or anything. It's just it's kind of cozy.
Is there a musician?
There are many musicians actually. Yes.
Like, is something playing right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Ignis, perhaps you'd like to
I was just about to say, go compete. Go compete.
do your thing?
Oh, yes. I need to ask permission first, though. Excuse me, Mr. Jorgen.
Can she play?
He
Please.
doesn't... Mr. Jorgen doesn't own the bar. Perhaps you should ask Miss Cohen.
Can you do us a favor and get Ignis permission to play?
Well, I was thinking I could dance.
Dance.
I'm
Yes.
quite good at it.
So she says.
Well then, if you're good at dancing, then dance.
All right, let me look through the list I got.
Do the rumba.
Would you care for some ale first?
Let's see here.
What do you know of the academy, Jorgen?
I walk over to a nearby torch and I grab a bit of flame.
That seems illegal in the only wooden building.
What could go wrong? She's careful. She's careful.
Yes,
Hey,
the fire turned lightning sorceress is careful.
The most careful person in our group just killed someone, okay? You have nothing to be afraid of.
Okay. Nick, can you please clarify whether or not someone is...
almost killed himself. He did say that.
Thank you so much for clarifying.
So let me get this straight. The most careful person in our party had someone attempt suicide and they lived.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it means
that
to attempt. I saved him before it got too bad because I was like, this shouldn't be happening.
So he wanted death, and then you saved him, and now he's more sad. Good job.
He's not more sad. It was due to the effect.
It was only from us. Don't worry.
I will end you myself. Except I won't because...
Do not end yourself. That would make her the bad guy.
You'll end me?
Friendship.
Alright, guys. So, as the band picks up, you see...
I'm going to give her guidance for what she has.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your performance check.
Let's see. Should I describe what she's doing, or?
Yeah, go for it.
You might get advantage.
Okay.
Tell a story. I mean, there's music.
Yeah. Basically, what she's doing is she's using prestidigitation to start off with summoning a bird, like summoning the effect of a bird and making it fly around the place. And then with the fire that is in her hand, she's very carefully, she's not trying to burn down the place. Starts slowly spinning it around herself with control flames. As she's tap dancing.
It's now controlled lightning.
So
if that's the case, that'd be even more epic.
As
it would freak people out, that's for sure.
Oh, damn it. I got 12.
The drone is outside. Did you roll a d4 with that?
Oh crap! That is a 15 in that
Well,
case.
that's not terrible.
Okay,
No?
so I am going to do something a little rare here. Henry.
What's up?
Your roll or mine?
Oh?
Yeah. Take it. I want to see this.
I'm gonna take Nick's roll because he's a pretty good roller.
He is.
That's not how that works.
I don't know, Mr. Three Crits. You know what? That's a different.
Okay, so my total was a 27.
A what? A 27?
Yeah.
Did he stutter?
It just that he cut out a little bit.
It was a 27.
Nice.
So, you see the band begin to pick up as Ignis begins her show. You see the two torches, almost like a torch stand, standing on either side of the where the band is playing. As Ignis begins her dance and reaches out both hands, you hear the spark come off of each of the torches as the flame leaps, turning from a red into a vibrant blue and then white as it arcs across and follows the movement of Ignis's hands. People around the bar begin to get into the beat and stomp their feet. You can hear them slamming empty mugs against tables as the dance begins to pick up, the band moving faster and faster. You see Ignis jump upon the nearest table as people kind of hoop and holler. You see Jorgen kind of laugh to himself. For those perceptive of you, some of you are caught up more in the show than your surroundings. But you notice Veneer, you notice specifically Tufty enjoying the show, but almost kind of sullen. Miss Fine,
Yeah.
what are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
I'm going to the bar to see if I can get a room for the night for these guys.
Okay.
Aww.
You see, as you walk up, see the beautiful redhead go. Welcome. How can I help you?
Actually, hold on. Retcon. Can I roll sleight of hand against McMillan?
Sure.
Try me, bitch.
I need your perception ain't as good as Veneer's. I need roughly 2 gold pieces. I'm gonna guess.
So much for paying for it yourself.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. That is a 14. Ha 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 ha.
If I literally rolled a 5.
I rolled an 8 plus 6.
I rolled a 3 plus 10. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay, so Miss Fine, you roll or mine.
I tried. I fucking nope.
Alright, I want to sleight a hand against her perception to try to give her 2 gold pieces.
You know what?
What is life?
So, Miss Fine, as you go to reach, you see his hand kind of gets in the way, but as you pull your hand back and you're like, fuck, you see 2 gold pieces in your hand.
It's like 5-dimensional chess.
Bright red. I'm just gonna walk back to the bar, do what I do.
Okay.
Bested by tiny gnome. Okay.
Yeah, she asks what she can do for you for the night.
I'd like to get a room. If you don't mind. If that's the sort of thing around here.
Yeah, of course. You and your 4 friends?
Yeah.
You know, I think I can get you 3 rooms for the night. How much you got?
I put down the 2 gold pieces and just mutter under my breath, that was all for nothing.
You see, no, you guys, to answer your question, Blue, no, you guys are in the middle of the room.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you see, as you set the 2 gold down, you see she pushes one back towards you and pockets the other one. As she kind of leans forward and she goes, "You need as much as you can have on the road."
I'll be fine. I don't need much.
3 rooms, 1 gold.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Have a nice night with your friends.
Thanks. I'm gonna grab the keys, I guess, and
Okay.
head up and do my thing.
So, the night.
Is she already going?
I'm going to the room that I got. Well, the 3 rooms that I got.
Right, but I would see you going, but be like, okay, well, I guess she's not hanging out.
You would see her going.
Oh wait, I forgot to cross off the 2 gold.
Wait, hold on. I have a quick question.
For whom?
Is it near the end of my performance when she starts going up to the room?
Oh,
It is not.
at the end of the performance. At the end of the performance, I do want to do a little tiny thunderstorm above her head.
We'll get there.
And rain on her parade.
During
We'll
the
get there.
performance, I would like to ask Tufty why he's so down.
Oh,
He kind of, he kind of looks up at you and he kind of tries to find the words for a moment. I'm up and down.
She wishes to leave, doesn't she?
Something for you to talk to her about.
Would explain the map and the secrecy and the mood. What's your plan, Tufty?
Well, I'm gonna probably stay with you guys.
So that you can write your song, so you can write your epic piece. You really think you'll find that with us?
I sure fucking hope so.
And yet, you are sad.
Yeah,
I suppose that bodes well for your tale.
Let's make a promise. Can you
Promise, Tufty.
Yeah, can you do me one favor?
You've never asked anything before. So yes.
Only thing I ask is that I want to head back to Fall someday. I'm pretty sure that's where she's gonna head, or she's gonna head to the Westward Tavern. One of the two. I'm not sure yet. But I think we should definitely head back to Alfheim to see her someday.
I don't see why not. Sure, I can make that promise.
See, he takes another drink and he should probably go talk to her.
I set the drink down because I am drinking, not that it's anything. I stand, like I don't even acknowledge what he had said, and I'm just going to walk around the dance floor and up the stairs.
Okay.
In the middle of my dance, so I'm gonna, like I said, cast invisibility and reappear in front of Macmillan, pull him up, and start dancing with him.
Okay.
I'm going to punch her. No.
Fucking McMillan.
Fucking sock. No,
right in the face.
Yeah, as you go over, Macmillan, are you going to reciprocate the dance?
As soon as she grabs me, I am going to jump up in the air and use her arms as a swing to swing between her legs and use fadeaway to go invisible. And I go invisible for 1 round and use the round to sprint out the door.
You see the people actually find it pretty funny. They start laughing. You see other people start
invisible.
Other people stand up and start dancing and kind of clear space on the floor for it.
I go between like different people as they're all dancing. I dance with one person, then I stop and like turn around, dance with another person, and just like keep going between them.
Ignis's mistake was not putting out a hat. Always put out a hat.
Always put out a hat.
I figured I'd get paid from the bards. So.
Yeah, well, maybe you should talk to people about it.
Wait, do I see Seamus?
Shamus.
Not yet.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
All right, so Veneer.
Yes.
If you would. You head upstairs.
I do.
Find your way to the room that Miss Fine is currently in.
I knock.
Yeah, it's open.
Veneer enters the room.
There's one fucking pillowcase turned inside out and crunched up in a tiny fucking ball. But on that pillow is Frostbrand rapier. Other than that, my stuff's laid out. I'm setting up a bag for him and laid out the map to Alfheim on what would be my bed.
Okay.
Because best fucking friends share a room.
I walk in and the disguise self fades away, so the parts of the disguise that are real, aka like the overcoat, the top hat, those are still there, but otherwise he's back to pure Warforged form.
Okay.
So, he says,
I turn around.
it seems that it's true.
I guess so. Yep.
It will be sad to see you go. I won't stop you, of course. Every person needs to find their way. Can I ask why, though?
She kind of flicks a piece of paper and says, "Not now. It's all laid out."
I see.
I've never seen you drop You know. Watch the
Sorry,
sky.
you never see me drop the disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, sometimes it's best to be completely yourself. Or so I've learned. Rarely is it the best move. But sometimes it's best. And in this case, it's best.
More Forrester incredible. Better than any human could ever be. So, if you wanted my opinion on it, which I guess you may not, but
I really do want to disagree, but if I'm being honest, no, I'm just kidding.
mm-hmm.
Anyone can achieve a lot of them. Depends on what you decide to do with it. What is it that you hope to achieve?
I, you know, never really had, I don't know, family. So, moving around so much, always being in the open, always wondering what's around the corner. None of y'all are like that.
I suppose we kind of formed our own little.
Back in Hellfound.
I suppose we formed a group. It's hard to call it necessarily a family. Um, we are something more than we were before on our own. If it's any consolation. And you were part of that.
McMillan, brother, I could see it. You, I don't think so.
What do you mean? You don't think so?
She shrugs. You'll figure it out.
Well, look, regardless of where life takes you, we will still have had this connection, this friendship. You notice that it was hard for him to say that, to admit friendship. I don't often make friends because,
They might die.
yes, because they might die. And obviously, we are currently on a very dangerous path, especially with a giant flaming lizard following us all the time. Seriously, what the actual fuck?
I know.
So, in some ways, yes, by leaving, you will be safe.
I won't be gone before my time. I'm going to the smallest middle of nowhere you'll ever find.
Will you at least tell us where you're going so that we may one day visit you?
Tufty knows. It ain't Rarlene, so he knows how to get there.
Yes, he mentioned that he will be coming with us and not with.
I know. Talked to him earlier. Actually, DM, I want to pull out a letter from McMillan.
Okay.
I don't know what it says. Fucker didn't tell me. I'd like to take a minute to read that when I think about it.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Just whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. In life, there's always balance, light and dark, life and death, hot and cold, but at the same time, should it always be balanced and perfect? Stagnancy is always an issue. That is why the ley lines are always at the extremes. I am too crazy. Venia, well, not enough. Clearly. So, when everything is falling apart, remember, we are your rock, and inside of there is one of the rainbow stones. And then at the bottom it says, P.S. Don't forget, you now have a morning ritual. You have a sending rock too. P.S.S. He is very, very jealous. P.S.S.S. I am 2'6". You are 4' something. Together, we are taller than Veneer. Always remember your friend Macmillan.
She starts crying and says, "That fucking halfling gave me a rock."
That sounds right. He said something funny then.
Well, if we ever need to take over the world from you, we got one thing on our side. And that is, he is 2'6", and I am 4' something. So together, we're taller than you. So, watch out, dictator.
You bring up a fair point. You would be taller than me. Yes. That is probably the most important thing for running a country.
Yeah, obviously, right?
Well, if you were going to share your reasons later, then I suppose I can leave you be. Are you sure you don't want to come down and join the festivities?
She shakes her head and just gives you the letter and says, "You can read it, I guess. It's not nothing
Perhaps you
crazy."
should. Perhaps you should keep the stone.
I'm keeping the stones, but this ain't for me. This letter's for y'all. I'm keeping my letter from Macmillan. Fuck, I said I was leaving everything I got, but
Wait, sorry. I think I missed something. There are two letters?
mine and his.
Yeah,
Oh,
she wrote a letter
you
out
penned a
for you.
letter. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought you were handing me Macmillan's letter, and I was like confused. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yes, Veneer accepts the letter graciously, as graciously as Veneer can.
So as you take the letter, Veneer, and you kind of you're looking at her, but you notice as you kind of look past her, you see a little gnome face peering in through the window.
I would like to.
Huge smile.
I would just like to take out my sending rock, shake it at him, put it back, and climb up to the rest of the top of the roof.
He just climbs on by after a moment.
Perhaps you should use the stone. um,
I don't understand. What did
no, it's okay. I will be. It seems that you have a call to take. Thank you for the letter. Speak again soon.
yeah, speak soon.
And Veneer leaves, and he's gonna go read the letter
Yep.
on his walk down.
Okay.
Oh.
Macmillan?
I will use the one cast of sending through my sending stone XD for this until the next dawn, which is tomorrow morning. To use it to say, fuck, how many letters do I get? 25, right?
You get 25 words.
Sure, 25 words, yeah. This is now the nightly ritual. Don't forget to brush your teeth and call. And then I'm gonna go do my nightly ritual. lighting the candles and all that.
Fuck.
Ignis.
Hello.
Her name was Eliza?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, her name was Eliza.
No, just
her name was Eliza Tureau.
Turo.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Assault.
Yeah, which is funny because at this point you guys probably thought her name was Izzy Fine.
I
Yeah.
addressed it. I addressed it a lot. Turo.
Just so we're clear, Warforged can't cry.
No, but DMs can.
Oh.
Alright, so, Ignis, after a little while of dancing, you finally start slowing down and see Veneer reading a letter. Macmillan is no longer sitting at the table.
It's because you shunted him out the door.
I did not. He shunted himself.
You don't know
You
that.
see Tufty's probably on about his third ale.
Is he drinking his weight beer?
Yeah,
Shit.
basically.
That's not good.
But yeah.
Alright, if everything's starting to slow down a bit, I'm gonna keep an eye out for Seamus, but I am gonna sneak up behind Veneer and kind of peer around his shoulder since I'm slightly shorter than him. And just
okay, well, we're gonna make this very easy. Veneer, you see Ignis walk up behind you. You hear Ignis walk up behind you.
I fold the letter before she can peek at it.
Oh.
What were you reading?
Do you
I
actually have the
help
letter
you?
written out for him?
She does.
I sent it to him, and he sent back in all caps, Warforged can't cry.
Oh.
Brutal.
Yes, I do have the letter. It only took like 20 seconds to read. Okay. But he would have reread it a couple times.
Wait, it took you 20 seconds to read it. Holy shit.
Right,
he was admiring the
I
penmanship.
wrote some.
If you guys could, I would like. Would you guys like to read the letter out loud?
Sorry, would we like to what?
Read the letter out loud.
Sure.
Yeah, it's up to Veneer.
Well, it's kind of
to you guys.
It's kind of too Veneer. Sort of. But he can relay a couple of the things that she said.
Come on, give it to the crowd. You know they want it.
Fine, I'll just go ahead and read it. I don't feel right here. I've been vulnerable more times than I'm comfortable. You are all powerful. I'm sure you can take on Scourge. The dream I had is the final cut of wind to my sails. I'm headed to Alfheim. I'm better alone, and then I can protect the people there. I purified myself on my last trip, and I need it again. As they say in Raraline, kick ass and steal pastries. Eliza Turbo.
And you read this to Ignis?
I would have
relayed
relayed
it to himself.
I read it to myself, but I would have relayed the information to you. I'm keeping the letter.
All right.
So wait. I need, just so I'm following. Did you tell Ignis Beulah that she's leaving or no?
Yeah, he would have relayed some of that information to you.
Yeah. Just like she's leaving. She's going to Alfheim. She doesn't want to pursue the dangerous mission that we're on, which is completely fair.
You see Tufty as he finishes that last copy, sets it down. You see him. Well, I'm gonna go sleep. As he kind of makes his way upstairs. Izzy, you see as Tufty kind of walks into the room. Well, finds what room you're in. Just kind of knocks. See, hey, it's me. Can I come in?
Yeah, come on in.
See him. He opens the door, looks around the room.
I wasn't crying.
See him. He just kind of smiles. See him. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Tufty, I have something for you. If not for me, I sure as hell don't trust them with it. And I'm going to drape my spider cloak around his shoulders, and I say, so now you can be a coward from the ceiling, as opposed to just hiding behind some pillar. Stick with him, okay?
Stick with him.
Oh.
All right.
That was a good pun.
See him. Be safe.
You know I will be.
As he goes over and lays down, goes to sleep.
I'm knocking on the door.
I'm with him out there.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to mask my voice to sound like Veneer and say, "Hello, can we come in?"
Veneer, what do you want? And I open the door, and I am...
She's looking up, but I'm way down.
Yeah. I don't see anything up, and I know right away, and I'm pissed.
I'd like to sit there and smile at her and say, "Come on, bring it in." And I'm gonna open my arms way wide.
I'm so mad at you. I'll hug him.
I know. Bring it in. Let it go. Yeah. Look at me, and I'm going to push her off, and I'm going to grab her cheeks. Squeeze her cheeks and say, "You will be lost for a long, long time. Don't worry. You can't have fun if you're not lost at least a little bit. There's a few things that you must take. One, your sending rock. We have to stay in touch somehow.
Oh.
2, a tale of 2, because I don't want to read the book. 3, obviously the rock I gave you and the letter. 4, enough food and water. It's important."
Thanks, McMillan.
Of course. And while I hugged her, I would like to sleight of hand plant the potion of healing on her.
Aww.
So if I do have to roll for that,
I'll
that is
fucking let you get away with it.
a natural 20.
I don't think you're letting him get away with anything.
I don't know how, but that's that. And I'm going to say, remember, it is a nightly ritual. If you do it during the day, I will have to respond, and I won't have it for the day in case there is an emergency. Okay?
Understood.
Good. There's one last note on your back. And I'm going to walk back to my room, and I'm going to go to sleep.
I was gonna fucking do that to Ignis. Shit, he caught me. Fuck.
Wait, what?
And once I get into my room, I'm checking my back.
I tried with the 2 gold pieces. I was gonna do something, and I totally messed it up. So no, there's no note on his back.
Yeah, okay.
But I sure did try.
You hear another knock on your door.
Yes, Ignis.
Can I come in?
Come here.
I open the door and she just looks so sad.
I know, come on.
Tears and boogers and all.
No, not the boogers.
I give her a hug. It's gonna be alright.
I'm gonna miss you.
You have my cloak. Take good care.
I do, and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sniffle.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't known you for long, but you're a very nice person, Miss Fine.
Oh, don't say that.
You're a good person. You're a kind soul.
I'm not doing this again. Okay.
I'm not letting go.
I know. Ignis, let go.
But I'm gonna miss you.
I know.
After probably about 45 minutes of Ignis sobbing, you find that Ignis eventually falls asleep.
Oh, just exhausted from her crying.
You lay her down.
The note on your back says, "Head as hard as my horns."
As you gather the few items you're going to be taking with you, as the night begins to press on, you make your way down, see that even the bar itself has died down. See a few patrons and the ever-watching eyes of Veneer.
Veneer.
Scanning.
That's messed up.
Is there any last words that you guys would like to say to each other before Miss Fine steps out the door?
No.
Ignis would have told Miss Fine that she was thinking about stealing her some presents.
So Miss Fine is like leaving right now.
She is about to
Miss Fine, you have
head out the door. So
you had a healing potion in your kit, right? Because if you did, you would have just kept that, so I don't have to cross it.
I'll give you guys a list.
Yeah.
So Veneer, back in his normal human-looking disguised self, stands up as she gets to the bottom of the stairs, clears his throat a bit, and then sort of awkwardly holds his hands out a little bit to the sides, and just sort of waits.
I'm gonna minor illusion his cheeks red.
you're in bed currently.
Me?
Yes, because you said
I wake up the earliest.
This is not the next morning. This is the same
okay.
night.
Yeah, no,
I was
okay.
supposed to just like sneak out. It was supposed to be fun, and then fucking 22 passive perception, asshole.
Yeah. Then my last words are just gonna say, don't forget to wander, have fun, and remember, be lost. It's the best part.
Okay.
I give Veneer a hug. I don't make him say nothing for it.
Yep, he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I figured.
He returns the hug.
I'm not sad. You're sad.
Just for his story to keep it straight. I whispered, I initiated this, not you, and I let him go.
And sits back down.
As you sit down, you see she steps to the door. As she steps out and closes it behind her, you watch as she disappears into the darkness, not looking back. And that is where we're going to end our session for tonight.
I'm not sad. You're sad.
Yay!
That's not sadness.
Damn, guys.
Damn, good session. Good session.
I think we almost made Blue cry.
Made Blue
sounds
cry.
like he actually had the feels for once.
Oh my god, he had feelings. He does have feelings.
I'm gonna deny it.
Warforged don't cry, but Blue does.
So, Chile, you and I have a lot of talking to do over the next week or so.
Don't worry, I'm really good at goodbyes.
I'm gonna miss Miss Fine. Chili, I'm gonna miss you. You're never gonna be a part of this campaign again. No.
Just booted out of the campaign.
Yeah, just entirely put it out.
Yeah, that's actually not what's happening to.
No. Yeah, she's
she's
going to be continuing to play. She's going to be a new character next week.
Yay!
Yeah, it's a
So,
character.
that was highly emotional.
Wait, did
I
get paid?
enjoyed that a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
I promised Chili I'd make her cry this session, so.
Yeah.
It's quite something.
Wait, Nick, did I get paid?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But
We'll
all right.
talk about it later.
So, guys, once again, thank you for watching. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Hope you guys all have a great night. And, well, is it Monday yet? Oh, dude, I did it.
Say goodbye to Miss Fine and Chili. We're never going to see them again. They are completely booted from the stream, both of them.
The final thing I want is an F in the stream.
This is a Miss Final thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
done.
look.
Okay, we're done.